contrast with this disturbing image? And could there be a tantalizing clue in this poignant last photograph taken of 13-year-old Abigail Williams by her best friend? Look, in the distance, some see a shadowy figure.
Wow. Hooray for the sensationalism. Good job there, Inside Edition. I'm sure, however, in their defense, they were just probably lingering on a Facebook post somewhere, saw the excitement that people got and by looking at that image, and so they thought they'd just put it in their video to get people really like, wow, geez, look at that, whoa. Okay, but in reality, there's nobody there, all right? So let's get started analyzing this image. I lightened up the image that has Abby in it, and Libby's the one that took the photograph. She's on platform number 3, and there's 1, 2, and she's on number 3. Okay, let's show you from Google Earth exactly where this is. All right, so here's platform 1, here's 2, 3. She's on platform 3. Abby is 13 feet away. The shot was taken at this angle, like this. And now in relationship to the parking area, the parking area is here. You walk right here, you turn, you come down the path right there. If you notice, right here is that original debunking video location where the 2 searchers did not see a body. Okay, so the girls walked this way, walked down the path, and they came across the bridge, and this is the location of that image looking back this way. Libby also took the first shot she took on the bridge that went to Snapchat was right in this location between platform 2 and 3 and filming in this direction. So she was pointing in the opposite direction. Okay, so let's get back to analyzing the video. All right, now here's one of the more crazy viewings that somebody had of this image. You know, they looked at it, and then they made a post where they put this scrunched up looking face, almost looks like Jimmy Durante, if you guys know who that is. All right, now look at this. They're actually focused in on this area right here, and here is the post. You see that? A nose, a mouth, eye, maybe a cheek over there. You know, from a distance, you look at it and go, yeah, it sort of looks like a face, but they, you know, obviously they cropped out all the rest of it. And to be honest, it doesn't really even look like a real face. It just looks ludicrous, okay? So it just looks like a squished face, like if you'd made a face out of clay and then smashed it on top of its head with a brick, squishing it down, and that's kind of what it looks like, all right? So look at this. I'm going to show you exactly where it came from. Look at that. See? So somebody actually cropped this out. It's actually part of the railroad tie. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Okay. So now we're going to go look at something else at another location. All right, you see this image right here was a video by Julie Melvin. She's in the exact spot that Libby was when she took, I mean, within 3 or 4 feet of where Libby was when she took the shot of Abby. Okay, Abby was standing about right here. It's just at a different angle. Libby was off to the side, to the left a little bit, as you can see if I move this over. That's the same location. These disrupted railroad ties are the same ones it's right there. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but all right. So see how there's a dark area right there? That's one of the locations people say they see somebody. And then also right here, they say they see somebody. And then back, way in the back there, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me try to enlarge this. They say that that's a person, okay? And you can see it in this image too. It's way back there. It's pretty small though. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Yeah, right back there. And that's the same thing as in this image right here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move forward in a video, and I'm going to go all the way up here, and then you're going to see, I didn't stop near those people, by the way, because like so many of you in these groups, you see a person, doesn't even matter when the video was taken or anything, they go, oh my God, is that the suspect? And they start looking them up and getting all excited about it. I can just tell you those were two women sitting on the bridge, okay? They were there like anybody else looking at the bridge. All right, now here we are. This is that same tree that they say this is a suspect. Looks more like a branch. And here is the metal bar in the background right there. It's actually a metal bar. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to zoom it in. And look at that. It's actually a metal like gate with a tall tree. There's no person there. You see that? Not at all. Okay, so can we quit talking about that as being a person standing there? All right, now let me show you that the tree off to the right of Abby, that everyone says they see a suspect, or not everyone, but they used to say it all the time, and you still see posts about it. Let me use a different video. Now this one's an absolutely clear video by Bonnie Rame. The last video was by Julie Melvin, if I hadn't said that. Okay, so here she is. She's at platform 2, which is closer, but you can see it really well right there. That's the tree, and that's the little branch behind it that people thought was a person. I don't think it's that crazy that people saw these shapes and maybe thought they were something. The problem is they've been debunked for months and months and months, and they still pop up from time to time. It's almost like, God, I'm bored. I tell you what, bring out one of the oldies, huh? Let's bring that one out and see what we can get. I mean, that's like classic trolling. So let me zoom in on this one a little bit, and right there. See it? So it's a branch, and here's the tree, and there's absolutely nothing else to it. And no, this person here is not the suspect. I know you guys are looking at it like, ooh, God, look at that, look at that. This video was taken in March. That's the husband of Bonnie Rame, who are both out there filming the bridge because I asked them to get me some footage, and in specific locations. I think she was actually going to go there on her own one time and then went there specifically for me. This might have been the time she went on her own. But anyways, she got, not on her own, but with her husband, but she got a, really good footage out of it. So I think that pretty much debunks everything. If we go back to that original, I'm not sure if this dark spot right here, as I showed you, it just shows up in the other footage. Let's go back to it, which is all the way back here. And I think I need to do the fit to the screen. And see the dark spots right there again. So it's just an anomaly in the woods. It's not, unless you're saying that there's also somebody standing there in March 2. Okay, it's not. That's just in the woods. I mean, if you follow this in a little bit, you can still kind of see it right there. See? That's not a person. It's still not a person, not a person, and now you can see it's just part of a tree right there. All right? So hopefully this explains all 4 of these aspects. The gate at the end, the person supposedly behind this tree right there, and the dark spot up in the woods, and the incredible scrunched up face in the woods. All right? So for all you rodeo clowns out there, quit posting the garbage.